Hello, everybody.
Welcome to our special holiday episode
Yes.
of the unboxing.
As you can see from the, little Christmas hat he's got on there and my
your-
almost naked self here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great.
Ugly Santa
My
sweater.
ugly Santa sweater. Because Jamie, my fiance, bought this for me. We have a thing now that every year, each of us are going to buy ugly sweaters.
Okay.
No matter what it is, we have to wear it.
And you have to wear it. Wow.
So yeah.
In public places with lots of people.
Yes, with lots of people around. So
nice.
this is my first appearance of this ugly sweater.
I like
It's
it.
not really a sweater. It's like a hoodie.
More of a hoodie, yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready to do this?
I am so ready.
Oh, we're sucked up tonight, guys.
These are moderns.
Moderns.
These are, yeah.
25?
I believe 25.
25
Let me check the
moderns
packet. Yes,
tonight?
we have 25 moderns.
And we just got over the whole vintage thing.
Yes.
Which,
Yes.
That was great.
Yeah, and we have some great vintage books coming up.
Oh,
so you're
we
going to
do.
want to tune in for our future episodes.
We do. I want to cut
We
into
have some
this.
real surprises.
Here we go. Oh, coming at you. Coming at you. I want to show off my sweater a little bit. How
There you
doing?
go. There you go. Like that.
Oh my God. So great. All right. Here we go. So I cut it.
Oh, that means I pull first. All right.
You pull first, my friend.
Here we go.
And we're on it.
We are starting off with
Good stuff.
Dazzler number 1.
Ooh, look at that.
We have a 9.6 grade. That's
What?
awesome.
That's really good.
From 1981.
Now, we've had this before.
We have.
I don't
We
even
have.
think I need to look at this.
This
to
might be
figure
our
this out.
third one. But let me just recap. We have
Yes,
here
recap it.
Tom DeFalco, John Romita Jr. It features appearances by the X-Men, the Avengers, Spider-Man. Quite a cast.
Yeah.
And as we learned in our
Yes.
previous episode or previous, issue of this,
Yes.
this was the first direct market Marvel book, meaning that it has no UPC symbol on the cover,
Right.
meaning that it was sold directly to comic book stores.
Yes.
So that's a pretty big deal.
Direct.
Yeah.
So the whole thing with Dazzler is she gets cornered in by a bunch of thugs
Yep.
in the story here.
We've all been there.
We've all been there, done that.
She's got her boombox, her
And,
roller skates.
Yeah, so she decides when she gets cornered in there by these thugs, she says, wait a second, let me get my boombox out, let me get my roller skates on, and let me do some dancing going on here. And that's what she does in here. So it's she's a pretty magical woman.
Yeah, her mutant power is she converts sound into light.
Right.
So if
Yeah.
there's music playing, she can convert it into laser beams
Right.
and photon
Yeah.
blasts and all that good stuff.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Plus, there's a whole thing out with Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift
possibly
might possibly play her.
play her, which
Yep.
would be actually a good character for
It
that.
would.
It really would.
And you know what? Now that I think about it, Travis Kelce would actually make a decent Gambit.
Oh, wow.
He wouldn't be a bad Gambit.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But I think that's taken by somebody else.
Yes. That is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, definitely.
All
right.
Channing Tatum, actually.
Yes.
Okay,
There
so
you go.
we're starting out on a good note. We've got a 9.6.
Congratulations on that.
Dazzler
whoever that
number
is.
1. Yeah, awesome book.
All right, we
Ooh,
ready
it's too
here?
hot. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I see something here that kind of really focuses in on. I got to pick it out.
Go for it.
I don't know why, but it's like right there. It's saying, "Hey, John, pick me."
Is that what it's saying?
Is it? Yeah. If I can pick it, I'm picking two others beside it.
Yep.
Oh,
wow.
This is a good one.
Is it yours?
No. Oh,
Ooh.
can I have it?
Can I have it? Oh,
Yeah, no, this is I know whose this is. It's Conan the Barbarian, The End, number 275. It's the final issue of Conan the Barbarian
From Marvel.
from Marvel.
Yep.
And it just stops like in the middle of a battle in this. But anyway, it's a 9.6 and has a signature on it.
By Roy Thomas, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He wrote like the whole run.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that? Yeah, Roy
Thomas.
Yeah, look at that. Congratulations. 9.6.
That's a beauty.
That really is a beautiful one. That really is. You know, I have this comic here,
Mhm.
and I tried to bring it in to get a CGC'd, and of course, dummy me. You know, back in the day when I first bought this, you know what did I do?
I don't like where this is going.
I was reading it, and my hands, I guess, were, I don't know, maybe dirty,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it back in the thing, and I brought it into Chris. I'm like, Chris, can you get this out?
Yeah.
And it's here's my fingerprints.
Was it grease?
No, I don't know, but it was white then because it
Oh, it
tore
pulled
off
the ink
black.
off. That's a problem.
Yeah, it
That's a
really
problem.
is.
I
So,
try to be very mindful of
this
that
this is great
when I read my books.
A 9.6 is fantastic, and like I said, this story ends on the battlefield here, Conan goes in battle with a bunch of people, and it kind of ends there, and yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, that was a long run.
It really was.
275 issues.
This is back in 1993.
And then
this
I
one.
think after that it went to Dark Horse. I think
Yeah, I
Dark
think
Horse
so.
got the rights
Yeah.
to Conan because they did quite a few then too. Now, what does it say with okay, name written on cover in marker? Okay, because
Right.
it wasn't officially
Yeah.
authenticated.
Yeah, the green label is just that they notice that there's a name on there.
Okay.
The yellow color would mean that they actually sat there and
And
witnessed
it was authenticated. Witnessed
Witnessed
that's
it
the right word.
from
okay.
doing it. Yeah, because yeah, you can send in tickets saying it's this is authorized by this, but they'll still put a green one on there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they have to physically be there for it.
Makes sense.
So congratulations on this 9.6. I mean, that is a phenomenal.
Can John have it?
Yeah, can I please? Oh, that's great. Wow, what a good start. 9.6 is all across. And they're older ones, too.
Yeah, they are.
This is, what did I say, 93 for this one?
Yeah,
was
that's
that?
always awesome when older books come back with those high grades.
Which was this one?
81.
81.
Yeah.
A 9.6, 81?
Oh, I know.
Wow. Fantastic.
On to number 3.
Good start.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, near and dear to your heart.
Look at that.
Look
What
at that.
are we-
Another 9. I see a pattern forming here.
There's a pattern here.
What we have is Venom, the Enemy Within from Marvel Comics 1994. Morbius and Demo Goblin appearance and a glow-in-the-dark cover.
Yes, the cover actually glows in the dark.
Wow.
I think it's one of the first times that actually they put that something like that out.
Oh, that's really cool.
It is pretty incredible.
Huh.
Yeah.
And look at that. Look at the green,
Yeah.
the green slime on the tongue.
Yeah, and that's the part that really glows out. I mean, the white glows out too, but then that does too.
Oh,
Also.
does it really?
Yeah, I actually have this.
Uh-huh.
Lesser grade than that,
Okay.
but
We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you.
okay,
It happens.
appreciate it. But congratulations on that. That's
Yeah.
a really good grade for that cover.
Bruce Jones story, Bob McLeod cover and art. Let me just see if we have anything other tidbits in here. Oh yeah, they fight Morbius in San Francisco.
There you
Okay.
go. Done deal.
We need a separate
Quick and
pile.
easy.
Yeah,
I know.
quick and easy. We need a separate pile for the 9.6s.
9.6s.
You'll get there.
I'm all right.
And you're up. You're up with the pull.
I am up. I'm going to go right here in the first one here. Let's see what that is. Oh, wow. Check that out. Oh, wow. Our
Oh,
first
wow.
9.8 for tonight.
Look at that.
9.8 Vampirella Pinup Special #1 from 1995. Look at that. Fantastic. Now, all this is basically a bunch of pinups
Yep.
of Vampira.
Vampirella.
Vampirella, I apologize,
that's
which
all
is Vampira's sister, I think. Is that what that is?
Maybe. I'm not sure about
I
that.
think that's the way the story went back in the day. When she, let's see here. Yeah.
What does it say there on the right?
Frontispiece by Caesar. Pinups by Carl Molin, Chris Batista, Jimmy Palmonte, Rudy Nebres, Dave Hoover, and Francesco.
And look at that cover. That Adam
Yeah.
Hughes cover, man. That is something else.
That is really cool. That
Hubba
actually,
hubba.
it actually looks like. I mean, that really looks like a person right there.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's that photorealism.
Wow.
I bet there's
Super
some naughty
awesome.
pictures in that book.
Whew. Well, you'll never know now.
No.
No.
It's slabbed.
Never know. But that you can just
special.
yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's
1995.
fantastic. Look at that, guys.
Lots of
9.82. And look at
Lots of
this.
good grades tonight.
Back on that. I know. We're starting out with a bang here. This is great. What a great way to lead up to Christmas here.
Yeah, how about that?
Awesome.
It's like
Fantastic.
Santa came early.
It did. Well, congratulations on this. Very proud. Very good for you. All right. And you're up.
Okay. Oh, here we go. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 607 from 2009. This is the cover that caused all the controversy, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, we had that last time.
I think this is the same issue. I think
You
this is
sure
the same
about
issue.
that?
Yeah, let me look at number 2 on the list here.
What is it?
Spidey.
607. No.
Oh, you're right. This one is Spidey and Felicia have
You know
sex.
what? J. Scott Campbell featuring the Black Cat.
Okay.
But it is.
It's very similar to that
I think,
Mary
if I'm
Jane
not
cover.
mistaken, J. Scott was the one that actually did that.
The Mary Jane cover.
That Mary Jane cover.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Meow.
Because this is Black Cat here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Felicia Hardy. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
They knocked
Very
boots. Apparently they knocked
nice
boots in
cover.
this issue.
What's that?
They
Did they
knock.
really?
Mhm. That's what I've written down.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
So Spider-Man gets it on, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
9.4.
He shoots his web, huh? Look at that.
But
Hey, we're keeping it clean here, right? We're keeping it clean. It's all good.
It's a Christmas special.
It's a Christmas special.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
All right.
Fantastic. I want to take this one right here.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Oh, Spider-Boy 9.8. You know, this is a great cover.
Yeah, look at
I
that.
saw this come in and I was debating on getting it. I didn't get it yet though. This is great. It's a foil cover, Spider-Boy #1.
We sell
From-
them out at the shop.
And you know what's weird? It says 2024.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get that.
I don't get it either.
I don't get that either. But
No.
What I've noticed is like if it comes out, like even though we have it now, it's putting 2 months on it. So
Oh,
is it?
Oh, so it's
Okay.
adding 2 months
Yeah.
on to the cover.
Wow.
To the cover date.
Yeah, we selling that at the shop.
Okay.
So this is the
Now-
shop's cover.
I have a question for you, since you're both pretty much diehard Spidey. Well, you're a diehard Spidey. You're peripheral Spidey because you're more Venom and Carnage.
Right.
Do we feel that this character is the Scrappy Doo now of the Spider-Man? Like, are we jumping the shark here? How do we feel?
I'm not feeling too confident with this guy.
Yeah.
I think
It
they're
seems like
pushing
it's a
Spider.
joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
You think
Like-
too?
Like,
I
mean, his villains don't. They're jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
I mean, it's think about it. It's the bowling guy. I mean, it's
Yeah, bowling head guy.
bowling. What? Matter of fact, hold on. I wrote it on here. Which one is this? The
This is
Spider
the
Boy
last one.
Number
25.
one.
Yeah.
last one.
It says that they revealed that they had a secret history together, that Spidey and this kid had some secret history
So-
together that nobody
Yeah.
This is
remembers.
the first solo series of featuring Spider Boy. First appearance of Gutterball.
Gutterball.
Okay, Gutterball.
Don't hit him
A
in the
bowling
head.
themed villain, and first appearance of this one's actually kind of cool.
Okay.
Hell, find out
Hell
Yes.
fine
yeah,
now.
because it's a
because
joke.
it looks like a
Okay.
rhino, but it's like an elephant. So. What is this coming at me? I think they were saying in there, and
I
he said,
see.
"Hell if I know," and it's stuck. So
Okay,
it's
so it's very tongue in cheek.
it's almost kind of
Lighthearted.
cheesy a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
which I believe is like Venom Kid is coming out, and I think it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
Then,
okay.
yeah, they really push out.
I
with
just
that.
know that if I were a Spidey fan, I would be like, ugh, like Scrappy
I
Doo
would like
time.
to know where he came from.
Okay.
And they're
The
getting,
origin
they're
of him.
getting to that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
but
just
not.
doing it. quick enough.
Is this a mini? Do we know? Is this a mini series or an ongoing?
Well,
I can't see it.
It's the start of the ongoing series
It's
of
just not the first
Spider
five.
Boy. It's the first one,
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
but we'll
Probably.
see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I mean, it could kick off. You never know.
Yeah. Right. Maybe it'll find a fan following.
Maybe they're.
I mean, Amazing Spider-Man goes up and down too. It gets serious, then it
Yeah.
goes
Right.
tongue in cheek, like you say.
Depending on the writers.
I mean, they brought what's that new guy in Rick or whatever his name is,
Oh,
Backwards Parker. You know, that's Spider-Man. That guy is hilarious. He's the savior of all the homeless
The pack.
shelter dogs.
Oh, jeez.
Spider-Boy
It's
there.
hilarious.
So you know what? All can aside, I mean, it's a 9.8 for a foil cover.
Which is not easy. Absolutely.
It's not easy to do.
Yeah.
Foil covers. I mean,
We had a 9.9 foil, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
We
Crack
did.
in case I'm sending it back in again, 9.9.
that 10.0, that was not a,
That was a special.
but not a
40th
foil.
Anniversary Power Rangers.
Okay.
I think it was a.
Congratulations
Wasn't
on
it a
this.
foil? So we've had a 9.9 and a 10 foil.
I think
We have. Yeah,
That's-
I think 10 wasn't that the metal one?
We're hoping that we get a 181 Hulk 10.
Oh,
Wow.
oh my God!
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Such exciting books to talk
Yeah.
about in our future.
We're not gonna say that again because maybe the audience didn't hear that, but
Right.
that was a preview of what may to come.
Yeah, we don't want to have any spoilers.
No, we don't want to do that.
All right, next.
Now we want to rampage of that. Oh
my
boy, here we go.
God.
Here, can Brian have it?
Oh my God. This is Avengers 196 from 1980, and this is part of the George Perez run on the book. This is the first full appearance of Taskmaster. Taskmaster.
What is it? 196 said?
Yeah.
Taskmaster.
Great book. Beautiful interior art. Yeah, it's the first full appearance of the Taskmaster.
And supposedly it's confirmed for Thunderbolts movie.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I guess
He's-
Taskmaster is going to be in there.
he's going to be the villain.
Wow.
Or one of the
Very
villains,
cool.
I should say. He's looking for men who like to kill. If you're not familiar with this villain in our studio audience, he has photographic reflexes, meaning he can watch a superhero do something and then he can do it. So like if Captain America does like a triple somersault and then throws his shield and it rebounds off of 4 walls and hits somebody,
He can do the same thing.
He can do exactly the same thing. Yeah,
Wow.
he has photographic reflexes. And he's kind of a crime boss. He sort of has his own gang, for lack of a better term. I'm looking at it now and thinking in retrospect, this came out in 80. New Teen Titans #1 came out in 80. This costume is almost identical to the Terminator, Deathstroke the Terminator, so I'm wondering who ripped off whom.
Oh, interesting.
I know.
Wow.
Oh, that's a beautiful book. And it's a
What does that say
6.0
on there?
Okay,
For it?
origin and first full appearance of the
Full.
Taskmaster. And in the letter
Okay.
column is a letter from Kurt Busiek, who eventually became a huge Marvel writer in his own right and went on to write the Avengers.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You know about this guy. Did he appear in a book previous to this
No, this
at all?
probably the issue before this, like the very last page. I'd have to look it up in a trade.
So it had something in there. So it was an appearance, but not a full appearance.
Precisely.
Okay.
Precisely, you got
So
it.
would that be a cameo?
To me, that would be a cameo. That's right.
Because I'm trying to gauge. I'm trying to lead up to something here.
Oh,
for
okay.
what's to come.
Oh.
I'm trying to gauge like what's
In
what's
this
a,
shipment?
what's a cameo?
Okay.
What's an appearance and what's a full appearance?
It's a very gray. It's a
is.
very gray area.
We're
I
gonna
know.
talk. We're gonna talk about that.
We are.
We're gonna talk about that.
And there's going to be a quiz.
Oh, there is.
Take notes.
On one of your favorite books too, by the way.
Okay. Well, now I'm excited. Did you start watching this yet?
I have, but I haven't finished it yet.
Okay.
This looks
It's pretty
awesome.
nasty, isn't it?
It is. It is. Wow. Invincible #1 from 2022, a 9.4. Look at that. I mean, if you guys seen, was it on Netflix or Amazon? I think
It is Prime. Amazon
Prime.
yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Prime Video.
Seen the show. It's really it's a cartoon, but it's well worth watching. I started watching it, so
It's
amongst the-
very bloody and very violent.
very bloody, very violent.
Yeah, not one for the kids. Not one for the kids, I would say.
It's so cool. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's very mean-spirited and dark.
Yes, it is. So
And we love it.
You want to talk about this or no?
Well, all I have is that it's the What Not Virgin edition, which is what Chris put on the packing list.
That's what I got from it.
I think it's just a reprint of #1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
very
that's
beginning
it.
of the series.
So that's super cool.
Yeah, that is something else.
That's great. That is a nice cover. That's a pretty cool cover.
That's
I mean,
Omni-Man.
that is Omni-Man, and it basically tells the story of. I mean, that's basically what it looks like sometimes.
Yeah, spoilers,
You
he's
know?
not a great guy.
Yeah, you would think he is, but
He's not a good person.
No.
No. In fact, he's not even a person. Spoilers.
Oh boy. So wow, this is great. Yeah, yeah. It's reprints.
I had
Invincible
never
#1.
read the comics at all, so I knew nothing about it. And then I was watching. Did you get to the episode yet where he kills the Justice League, basically?
Yeah.
Wow, that was sick.
I got to that, then I got to where they found them, and then
Yeah.
I can't talk about it on
All
air, 'cause,
right.
you know,
Listen, calm
might
down.
ruin it. Might ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be saying that, Brian.
It's been out for like 2 years now. You're
Oh,
on your
stop. There's the back, and there's the front. Well, congratulations on this.
own. Very nice.
Very nice, 9.4. That's a very good grade. Very good grade. Great cover too. That really is a nice cover. I like that.
Yeah, it is. And that kind of captures the tone of it right there.
It really does. I mean, if you've never seen the show
Yeah,
and you look at this cover, that's the show.
that's the show. Yeah,
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Tells you everything right there.
yeah. Don't be fooled by the fact that it's a cartoon. It's not for the
Oh,
not for the kids.
No, not at all.
Woo. All right. What do we have next?
What do we have next?
Oh, this is John's.
Yes!
Yes, look at that.
Yes!
Look at that. Man Wolf 6.0 on a 1975.
No, wow.
Now, John, tell our live studio audience why this is such an important book.
Oh,
Why
this
is a
one here is the first cover art
Yep.
of
By none other than
George Perez.
George Perez, the
Which
comic
is-
book god, the comic book icon, who's
Yes.
no longer with us.
Fantastic artist. First actual cover art from George Perez.
And just look at the perspective. The train coming off the tracks.
Yeah.
Man Wolf is like flying out into open space.
So in the story before this, he's actually hunted by guess who?
Spider-Man.
No,
Oh.
Craven the Hunter.
Aha!
Yes. And then he finds his way on this train, and then people are trying to get him, and the train actually not
Derails.
derails, but it the bridge blows up,
Oh.
jumps off, and the whole story creates from that. But what do I have written down for this? Yeah, Craven appears in a flashback from the issue of number 33. In this, it's a flashback.
Okay.
Um,
And you know,
yeah,
I was just going to say, I just noticed the title is actually Creatures on the Loose.
yes,
Featuring Man-Wolf.
It's not actually Man-Wolf.
Okay.
It's not a separate thing. It's actually Creatures on the Loose.
And look at all the information that CGC provided with us.
And
Isn't that
what
very
does
helpful?
Say? What does that say?
Man-Wolf.
That's all it says?
That's all it says.
Wow.
Man-Wolf.
Thanks, CGC.
Yeah.
You're the best.
It's a David Kraft story. George Perez. Oh, so George also did the interior art, it looks like. I wonder if this was George's first cover overall or just the Marvel.
What?
We have to look into that. But
That's-
yeah,
I think actually that's what it is.
It's the very first cover.
art.
Wow.
Now, I noticed with a lot of artists, they do a lot of interior arts, and then they finally get a cover.
Right. Right.
So
Because
this
they
is-
want to sell the book from the cover.
Yeah, this is his first cover.
Well, congratulations,
Also,
John.
thank you, buddy. Thank you.
That is
Also, they mention most of the stuff takes place in Tallulah, Georgia.
Oh.
Tallulah, George. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Let me talk right.
Oh, Tallulah Gorge, Georgia.
Georgia. Thank you. Yes. Where? Guess what? Guess where? What movie played at that same place?
In the real world, you mean?
Well, in a real world movie,
I don't know.
Deliverance.
Was
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So that was pretty interesting to find that out.
Look at that.
Now, an amulet on his chest here. That's what turns him into the werewolf. by the
Okay.
way. So,
Okay.
just in
And
case
this is J. Jonah Jameson's son, right? John Jameson?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And his actual first appearance is in Amazing Spider-Man number 121.
Which I think we've had
I'm sorry, 124.
124.
Sorry about that.
on a previous unboxing. We've had that issue,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken.
That's where his the Man-Wolf's first appearance would be at.
Wow.
This
hang
is
on
cool.
to that.
I am going to hang on to that.
Do you have others in this?
I think
Is
I
that your
do.
first one? Uh-oh.
I
Okay.
think I do. I'm not sure. I forget.
Okay.
I forget anymore. Okay. Who knows?
Actually, I pulled that. I was so excited I forgot.
That's okay. This is mine too.
There you go.
Yes.
9.8.
Yes.
And that is a free comic book day. Is it
It is a free comic book day, and the only reason I got it's funny you get something CGC'd for a free comic book day, but this is the first appearance of Blade's daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, Blade's daughter is the first appearance in this. Of her name was Brielle, the daughter of Blade, because there's supposedly the Blade movie could be coming out.
That's right.
And,
They're revamping
supposedly
it,
there might be
rebooting it.
a younger child in there. We don't know who that younger child will be,
Oh.
but any first appearance of a child of a superhero is actually pretty cool to have.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
And
personally.
I never really knew much about Blade at all until I started reading the whole Tomb of Dracula run. What a great character.
Yeah, it really
He's
is.
in a lot of ways, I think, more interesting than Dracula.
He's very well because he's a daywalker.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and that's a horrible story too. This evil it wasn't Dracula, but as Blade's mommy was giving birth to him, the this vampire Deacon Frost broke into the room and bit her and killed her as she's giving birth to him. So when he was born, he's immune to vampire bites.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? One story, he actually does get bitten by a vampire. I forget what story that is.
But it doesn't turn him, right?
It does something, but I forget what it does.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Darn it.
They probably change his powers too as time goes on.
Yeah.
I'm reading like the really early stuff from the 70s.
Yeah.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, it is really cool.
Unfortunately, it turned out to be a hot turd of a series, but
Yes.
what are you going to do?
Yes.
Did you read it? Oh,
No.
it was awful.
I'll put it right in here.
I just like a couple years ago, they tried to make the Inhumans a thing. With this, they
yeah.
tried to make the Eternals a thing. They're boring. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Eternal-
The Eternals suck.
When that movie came out, I was like,
Yeah,
That's it?
It's awful. And the comic books are just as boring. Yeah, no, they suck. So, I mean, they tried.
wasn't happy with that.
No.
But that's okay. We're gonna put this in this
On-
little pile here.
On the John pile.
Well, no, it's a 9/8 pile.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. See what we did there?
Now, you have a few things to say about this annual.
Oh.
This is
Wow.
X-Men Annual number 14. Now, let's see what it says here.
Dad.
Fantastic Four and Ahab appear. Gambit cameo. Look, they even put it here, John. Predates Uncanny X-Men 266. Pinups by Kevin Nolan and Michael Golden.
What's this now?
This is
X-Men Annual. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is number 7. Number
Yeah, there it
7
is,
on the
right
list.
there.
Annual 14. And remember, this is the one you wanted to talk about because of the
Well,
whole.
it's a
Cam-
huge debate. I mean, think about it, because I think we haven't. Well, actually, we do have in here.
We do.
Yeah,
and
the other one.
Look what I put. Look
which
what
is
I put
great.
on my list under number 1.
Oh.
Oh, look. Oh, this just in.
This just in.
Okay, what is the difference between cameo and first appearance?
Oh, here we go. The cameo is the character appearing only in a few panels or even just one. Cameo. Okay, panel
in the
in interior pages. Basically, the cameo is very limited intro of the character, a teaser. Every cameo is usually cheaper than the full appearance, running about 50 to 75%
That's some
less.
interesting data. Okay.
But that's a bunch of I call BS. BS on this one especially.
Are you
He's
challenging
in here
the
in 15 panels? He actually speaks in this thing.
I used to have this. I wish I had an open copy to read so we could look at it.
You can actually I got my phone's right there, but on my phone it'll show in the app I have. It shows you all the panels that he's in.
Oh.
Now the only thing I could say about it's not an actual physical full like appearance of his whole body. Like
Okay.
there's one part where he's behind a bush or his legs aren't showing or it's dark and
What
it's
the
like
hell was he doing?
well no I mean
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Storm in the other one mentions his name and mentions him
Okay.
about it. So it's like I feel like this one should be his first appearance and the other one should be his first full appearance.
Full appearance. Gotcha.
That's just my opinion, but
You're saying that he's in this book so much that really it should warrant a first appearance.
well, let's look at my notes here. How's
Okay.
that sound?
All right,
You
sure.
ready for this?
Yeah.
This is well. I'm sorry. I lost my track here.
This
okay.
is, well, you're looking for number 7.
It says first full appearance at Gambit.
okay.
Debate.
Yeah.
Often called a cameo, which implies that appearance is brief, but he appears in 15 panels and 10 instances of dialogue, and Storm addresses him by name.
Oh.
So right there tells me.
Yeah, that's more than a
that's
cameo. I
just-
would agree
come
with
on.
you then. That's more than a cameo.
And this comes out in June 19th in this issue, and the X-Men 266, where they claim it's the first appearance, comes out in July 10th.
Okay.
Like almost a whole month later.
Right. Well, then I'm with you
So-
then. This would really be his first appearance.
Yeah.
And it's a great art. Art Adams was one of my favorite 80s
I'm glad
artists.
someone finally
Yeah.
made this. I'm actually
Yeah.
glad someone brought this in because
What we should do is see if Chris has an X-Men trade here that includes this issue, so we can see exactly what is going on.
I'm telling you, there's so many panels in there.
It would-
It'll blow your mind.
It would be Days of Future Present, Chris.
I mean, CGC really should
1990.
check this out again.
Yes. They need to rethink what they're saying.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, I understand what they're saying about the whole cameo thing. I get
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
if a little bit of like a half a body, or
Like
just a
Wolverine in
hand.
180. Wolverine and Hulk 180. Last panel, last page. That's a cameo.
Yeah. Well, it's just like with Helverine. That
Yeah.
just recently character came out. I think it came out in I forget which one it was, but they have a preview of him in the back of the cover, a preview now
Mhm.
of the actual comic coming out. So that they don't consider that a first appearance.
Okay.
But a lot of people are saying this is his first appearance.
Right.
But it's actually a preview. It's kind of like the Spider-Man 2099.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that this is the same thing for that.
Okay. I guess the key is if you're a diehard fan of that character, get both.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
That way
what it
you've got
comes
it
down
all.
to.
Just
Yeah,
get them
both.
both.
Get it all.
Right.
Boom,
Like
done.
probably no, I'm just assuming at this point, and that assuming makes an ass out of you and me. But I would assume that whoever submitted this to Chris for grading is also the 266 that's in here.
That would be interesting.
I would think, yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be
Unless
smart.
it's just a bizarre coincidence.
That'd be actually very smart of that person. But you know
Yeah.
what? I'm very proud of you. Whoever submitted this X-Men
Yep.
14.
Annual 14. Mhm.
Annual 14. You did a good job because I really believe that this is great because I think a lot of people forget.
Yeah.
That should be I think worth more than that one. But that's just my opinion.
I agree. I agree.
But congratulations, 9.6. That's really good.
I think
actually.
I pulled this.
You did pull it.
Yes.
I'm gonna go for the next one. Here we go.
Oh,
Web
yes.
of Spider-Man number one.
We've had a couple of those now
from
too.
1985. I don't remember this cover.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Did we really?
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. 9.4. Oh, you know what? I remember the back.
There you go.
You know, it's funny
Oh.
how I remember the back. Look at that.
That's their kitty imprint. And you know, last week when we were struggling to remember which book we had, the owner of that book was actually watching, and
Oh, really?
he put in it was Thundercats.
Oh,
Remember,
is that what
it was
Yes.
Thundercats #1 was the Star Comics issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's why I always like to go back and rewatch the videos, because then you can read the
Yeah.
comments.
Oh, so this is Web of, you got anything for it, real quick?
It is Louise Simonson was the writer, Greg LaRocque was the artist, and I have the symbiote ambushes Pete.
Okay. The other thing I have for it is, besides what you said, it's the third ongoing Spider-Man series
Mm-hmm.
from 1985.
It replaced Marvel Team Up.
Did it really?
Marvel Team Up wasn't selling well,
Okay.
and everybody loved Spidey and Peter Parker. Spectacular, so they thought, let's add a third solo Spider-Man title.
Wow. Super cool.
Yeah.
That's great, though. Yeah.
Can we have it?
9.4 from 85.
And what does it say there? First appearance of the Vulturians.
Oh, get out of here. Well, no kidding.
Vulture. What does he have? Does he have like a
Vulturians.
posse? The Vulture.
I guess, right? Is that what
Yeah.
they're called?
I
Like a
think
whole
it's-
bunch of vultures?
I would think so.
Vulturians?
Vulturians.
That's great.
I love that cover.
That is a nice cover.
Mhm.
That it really is. Congratulations. 9.4. Good job.
That symbiote costume really was so classic.
It was
Very well designed.
Iconic is what I would call
Iconic,
that.
sleek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stealthy.
Yeah, it is. You know what? It always reminds me of was it Spider-Man Noir?
Noir.
Noir. Noir.
It's French. It's a fancy French word.
Yes.
It means dark or black.
Right. So it
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Cool. I'd like to see one of those come through, like a #1 of that.
Yeah. I mean, come on, people.
No, get with it.
It's all about what we want. That's yours. That's yours. No, we didn't have another one of these, did we?
What's
Or
that?
did we? I thought we had another one of these on the unboxing.
I don't think so.
Okay, then it's just remembering.
That's definitely mine now.
That has to be a Bernie. Yeah, look at that. That's Bernie Wrightston. What we're talking about from Pacific Comics in 1983, we have Twisted Tales.
Yeah. This was just a very controversial cover because it really
Wow, that was kind of gross.
It puts out these heads across the sky here that's going around killing people with an axe.
He's essentially made a belt out of people's severed heads and
Yes.
hands. Like you do.
Right.
And he's wearing it around his waist, and he's chasing a young child with an axe through the
Yeah.
forest.
Yep.
Like you do.
Right. And they probably stop, at his house and hide somewhere in the garage,
Right.
like they do,
Have you ever seen that commercial that they play? It's like an auto insurance. She's like, let's get in the running car. And they're like, we're not going to get in the running car. You're crazy.
Yeah. We're not hiding behind this tool.
Chainsaws, yeah.
Chainsaws, yeah. Guy standing right behind him.
I love that commercial. That is
Yeah.
gret. Now, where did you pick this up?
That was an eBay thing, believe it
Oh,
or
it was an
not.
eBay thing. Okay. And
Yeah.
what attracted you to this? Just the cover?
I read about it, and it said it was a very controversial cover itself because it
Okay.
was one of those ones that was very edgy at that time frame.
Yeah.
Which I think what came out
83.
in 83, and the artist for it, if you want to, where's it?
Oh, okay. Yes, Bernie Wrightston. Well, Bernie Wrightston did the cover, and of course, he's a famous horror artist.
Right.
He did the early Swamp Thing issues. Mike Plug, who was a horror artist for Marvel, he did the Man Thing issues.
Right.
And then you have also Ken Stacy, who was a popular artist in
So
the
the
early
guy
80s.
who did this really pushed the envelope on putting as much as he could into it to get it more controversial. People were like, "Oh, I can't believe this is out there like that." This comic book.
This is a throwback to EC Comics, and they were huge in the 1950s.
Okay.
Before the Comics Code of Authority came along and they had to edit everything for the kids, this is pretty much all that was out on the stands, and they were awesome. My dad had the reprints because he had the originals, but my grandmother threw them away, and then he bought the volumes.
Yeah.
I think it was Gladstone Publishing reprinted everything, and I used to read some of those. Oh my God,
Well, that's just
nasty.
That one comic book I've been trying to look for. What's that? I keep forgetting the name.
Faust.
Of it. Faust.
Yeah, that's
Faust. I mean, talk about gruesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I had a buddy
that
at the
one
army
is
who read that.
pretty
was sick.
I mean, the covers of Faust
Yeah.
is pretty intense.
Yeah, you feel like you need to shower when you're
and
done
that,
reading
yeah,
it.
that came out after this, which, yeah. So this was like the start of all the gruesome covers and stuff coming out. So
I
that's
love
why I
that.
got it. I was like, That's really cool. It's right up my
Bernie
alley.
Wrightston is so awesome.
Yeah, so cool. I'll put that with the John pile.
There you go.
Okay, my turn again.
Your turn again.
I'll go with whatever this. Oh, look at that.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Number V2. Oh, what does that mean? I don't get that.
Let me see.
It says V2.
Oh, Volume 2, Number 2.
Volume 2, Number 2. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, this is 2002. It's a reprint of Ghost Rider. Actually, it's a reprint, it looks like it says, from 1990.
Okay. I have it's the first
Oh,
appearance of Danny Ketch.
Yeah.
Does it say that on there?
Included in Marvel Legends series number 3 Ghost Rider action figure.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Not for resale.
Not for resale. Okay. Wow.
Very cool. So that came with an action figure.
I think it did.
Huh.
Get it?
No?
I just got the book.
I'm just gonna book. Well, there you go, guys. Look at that. It's 6.5.
Very nice.
It's very.
Oh, there's the action figure.
there they are in the back.
Marvel Legends.
Boom. So if you got that action figure, you got the Ghost Rider with it.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
it would be attached to the backboard.
But
thing.
yeah, this story is basically what you said. It's about.
First appearance when Danny Ketch replaced Johnny Blaze as the Ghost Rider.
Yes. First appearance of.
Oh, it is.
Was that?
This is yours.
It is mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should buy the action figure now just to go with the comic.
It's funny because I thought I put it in for the actual 1990s one. I had that at home. I was just looking at
Oh.
it today, and I put this in instead.
Yeah.
So
And look,
okay.
there's nothing around. I just noticed under the cover
Nothing.
box, there's no information except for the
Nothing.
issue number. Yeah.
and that's it.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought it was neat. When they
Very
did
cool.
It. But yeah,
It was
This, go ahead.
who is it? Okay, there we go. Mackie and Saltaris was the artist, I guess. He was big in the 80s.
Okay. Now in this, it also had the first appearance of Blackout.
Oh.
One of the Lilin. I guess it's I don't know what that is, but rumored Marvel has plans for a Midnight Sun show with Blackout as the villain.
Yeah, they did a whole line of tie-in books for Midnight Sun, but it never really caught on.
Okay.
In other words, horror was so popular at Marvel in the 70s with all the Tomb of Dracula and Man-Thing and Werewolf by Night. They
Right.
kind of tried to bring that back around in the 90s, but it didn't really catch on.
I'm trying to think if this is my sister's or not.
Oh.
I think it might be. I'll have to check.
You have
on
to
that
ask
one.
BJ if you stole that from
Yeah.
her. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I think I put it in, but I'm thinking it might be hers. That's
Okay.
what I'm thinking. Because I know I had the 1990 one original. I don't remember having this.
Huh.
'Cause, I mean, that,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Ghost Rider, Volume 2, Number 2.
Volume 2, Number 2.
Basically reprint. And if you got the toys in the back, you got this comic.
Very nice. Now you've got to hunt down that action figure.
I know, right? Imagine that.
Give it to BJ for Christmas. There's still time. There's still time.
Time.
Okay. Oh, Black Panther number 1.
Wow,
Wow. Look at that.
What?
Black Panther
What year is
9.2. 77, the year Star Wars came out.
Are you kidding me
Look
right now?
at
A
that.
9.2 for that?
Very
That is
nice.
incredible. Black Panther number 1. Wow.
Written and drawn by the master himself, Jack Kirby, who co-created the character in the pages of the Fantastic Four. He is fighting the Collectors for the Brass Frog. The Brass Frog is like a... Oh, here it is. Look. It's a brass frog.
It is a brass frog.
And it's like a mystical object.
It sure is.
And he's trying to track it
doesn't
down.
say anything on there.
No.
Wow. Because
No.
here,
Thanks a lot,
I,
CGC.
I got, well, see, this says Volume 2, Number 1 also on it. Does that say
Well,
that?
in tonight's shipment, we have Volume 2, Number 1, and Number 1.
Oh, so we have both of them.
Yes. And this is the original.
Check that out.
30-cent
Wow.
original from
So
1977.
this would be the first, it says the first team appearance of Dora Milaje, Wakanda Special Forces.
That's Volume 2, Number 1.
That's Volume
We
2, Number 1.
Yeah, we didn't get there.
Oh, this one
That's
here?
the one. Yep.
My bad. Thank you very much for
Of course.
correcting me.
First, yep.
First ongoing series of Black Panther solo title. First team appearance of the Collectors.
Collectors.
Abner Little and Princess Xanda.
I think that's her.
The Jack Kirby artist and writer. There you go.
Look at that crazy Kirby cover. I mean, he
That
truly
is-
was the master.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, Kirby's the man.
He truly was.
Wow.
Well, congratulations, 9.2.
I know.
Damn.
For 77.
Right.
That's pretty darn awesome. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's, I didn't even pick that up when I was doing this. You have a number.
Well, you
one
have it all.
volume.
You have it all written out there. Yeah,
I
volume
do.
2. Yeah.
I clearly do.
Yeah.
But it didn't register.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was. I was so into.
Enthralled.
Yes.
With your research.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh,
Speak of the devil.
There it is, right there.
There you
Look
go.
at that.
There you go.
Look at this. Black Panther Volume 2, number 1. First appearance of, it says it right on there. Okoye.
Oh,
And Jury.
Okoye.
I
don't know.
And Tammy and Dora Milaje.
Milaj. That's his
Milaj.
army. Yeah, that's
Okay,
his
that's
army.
his army
The
there
women
we
with the
talked about.
spears.
A 9.8. Look at that. I wonder if it's the same person sent these both in.
Look at Buffy. What is she
I
up to?
know. I like to lick the milk. Anyway. So anyway, get back to So it's the first team appearance of what we just said. Wakanda's Special Forces.
Yep.
Nakia later becomes Malice, and first appearance of Zuri, an elder of Wakanda. That's what I got for it.
And I wrote down that it's the art is by Joe Quesada, who eventually went on to become Marvel's editor-in-chief.
Okay.
A pretty big deal. And I think this is one of the first books from the Marvel Knights imprint, which they tried to do for like their more street level characters.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, very cool.
Very cool. And what we're talking about earlier is Buffy with
On the back.
little milk mustache.
Yeah.
You
Sorry,
know?
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
So-
looks naughty.
She looks very naughty there. So,
Sarah Michelle
we
Gellar.
We won't go any further than
No,
that.
no.
We're going to keep it kid friendly tonight.
That's right.
Christmas special.
It is.
Christmas special.
It's like
Congratulations on your Black Panther #1 there.
it's so
9.8.
crazy that we randomly drew 2 right after 1.
We did.
Or volume
Yeah.
2, number 1, right after volume 1, number 1.
It was like meant to be. Perfect. 9.8 right there.
Okay, moving right along.
Yes.
Oh, what do we have here? Snake Eyes Dead Game number 2 from 2020.
Check that out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Wow.
Now I couldn't find nothing. I think this is the one I couldn't find nothing on.
Let me see what the number is on the packing list. We have number
It's towards the
20.
Yeah.
Okay, Snake Eyes versus Storm Shadow is basically all I have written down.
Okay.
But look at the characters they have. There's Storm Shadow, there's the Cobra Commander, there's Destro, there's Zarchan. They have all the big bads on
Got 'em
there.
on there.
I'm not a big G.I. Joe.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know.
I-
Other than their swords I have. That's why.
I love the cartoons. I wasn't much of a fan of the early comics. But yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, it is
9.8 too.
Very good. Fantastic. Who's the artist that did that?
Miko Suyan. He does a lot of Marvel
Okay.
covers as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and Rob Liefeld did the story and the interior art.
Look at
Rob
that.
Liefeld of X-Force
Wow.
fame.
Getting hot? Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you know what this is? This is a New Mutants 87 cover homage. So if you look at it, this is where Deadpool was standing, and then they had the faces of the New Mutants around
is
him.
that what that is?
Yep. I didn't realize that. I wouldn't put 2 and 2 together if I hadn't read that, but yeah, it's an homage.
Oh, it actually says it on there.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Mhm.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yes, it does.
That's a great book to get graded too.
That is pretty cool.
Can I have it?
Especially a G.I. Joe fan.
Yep. Now this, of course, you need to add to your 9.8 pile.
We're gonna pile it up here.
Alrighty.
It's getting bigger. Getting bigger. My turn.
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, I'll do this one right here. Oh, what a beauty!
What you got?
Oh my God! OMG!
Oh yes, we've had a couple of these too in different colors, right?
But I don't think we had this high of a grade.
No, I don't
Lethal
think we did.
Protector Venom #1 from 1993, 9.8.
Yep.
Fantastic! That's incredible.
David Michelini and Mark Bagley on the creative team. I have Venom moves to San Francisco.
Yeah, first solo series featuring Venom. First cameo appearance of General Orwell Taylor. But yeah, he moves to San Fran.
Very cool.
Yeah, very interesting. I
Now-
think this is all his. He moves to San Fran. I think away from Spider-Man at this time.
Oh, because he's on the East Coast. That makes sense.
Yeah,
He
and
put
then
3,000
start-
miles between them.
Didn't work.
It didn't work.
Didn't work. Yeah.
This cover came in several colors, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think it was this cover. I think it was the Spider-Man one.
Spider-Man.
It came in
Oh.
blue, red,
Okay.
and black.
Okay.
With the foil,
Yes.
the hologram.
I love the webbing. Like when you just I didn't really
Yeah,
realize
yeah,
that
the
when you
webbing
turn
in
it,
there.
you can see the webbing in the back.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know
really
if you guys
neat.
can see that on there or not. If I go like this, you can see webbing.
Yeah, it brings the webbing out.
Webbing out.
Highlights.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Oh yeah. Oh, what we got there? Who's the NBA guy?
Go sports.
Is that a Pipe Pippin?
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go for you basketball players out there, like a little Scottie Pippen action. There you go.
Something for everyone.
Yeah. But congratulations on not playing for Venom.
Yeah,
Whitley
that's a
the
great
Projector.
grade.
That's actually really good. Really good grade. Kept this well maintained.
I love Mark Bagley's art.
It's fantastic. Love it.
And another 9.8.
Another.
All right.
I'm telling you, we'll just keep adding to the covers to it.
We're getting down there.
Let me catch the pile.
What's next? Who knows? Ugh, here.
I love it. Brian's favorite.
X-Men 266. Thanks. I have no more to say about that book. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
I have no more to
we
say
might
about
have
it.
new people. Stop.
All right, go ahead. This is the first official appearance
The
of
first
Gambit.
official appearance of
The
Gambit.
cover is hideous.
Oh my God. Brian.
I mean, look at that. It's just hideous. That cover is hideous. But anyway, yes, it is the first full appearance of Gambit. Mystique appears. Chris Claremont's story. Mike Collins, who like never drew another issue before or after, and Joe Rubenstein art. And Andy Kubert did the cover.
That's about says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah.
The greater notes on that say, please don't send another one to us.
You've met your quota. You've met your quota. And again, we're just joking. This is nothing
We
against
are.
the owner of this
No,
book.
not at all.
We love Gambit. We love the X-Men. It's just we've had this book a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that and Dazzler #1, right?
I'm just trying. Yeah. That's all I really got of that. That's it. And it actually technically is the first cover appearance of
Right.
Gambit.
I'll grant you that.
So that right there is a true statement, I could say.
Yes, I'll grant you that much.
That-
It is his
that
first
is a
cover.
True
It's just a shame
cover.
that they got his costume all wrong.
If it was a different color, it might look pretty decent.
Oh.
That's okay. Hot pink's good for him, right?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah,
He
why
can pull
not?
it off. He's the Raging
Sure.
Cajun. He can pull it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, why not?
He's Remy LeBeau.
Well, here you go.
I know what's important about that book.
It's yours.
No.
Uncanny X-Men number 221. First appearance of Mr. Sinister.
That's correct.
Yeah,
That's
Naples.
correct.
Now
Was
he,
it
like, runs
Essex?
things.
Yeah, yeah.
He's in X-Men all the time now.
He
The
is.
Martyrs appearance in there.
Well, there's 4 of him now.
9.6.
He cloned it. You know how he has the
Look at
diamond
that.
on his forehead, the original? Now there's the one with the club, the one with the spade, and the one with the heart, and they're all evil. And they're taking the X-Men apart.
Because it's the deck of cards have anything to do with the cards or something?
Yeah. Well, that's just what he used for his clones, to keep them separate, to keep them, to identify them visually.
So who's Xavier Barton? He's rumored to be a cast as Mr. Sinister in an unknown MCU project.
Oh.
The X-Men 97 will include Mr. Sinister as a man villain animated series.
Is it Javier Bardem, like a J?
That's it.
Javier
Javier.
Bardem. I've heard of him, but I can't picture the actor.
I said-
You should play that game called Jumble Word.
So an employer of a team of assassins known as the Martyrs, the abilities shape-shifting, longevity, I don't even know what that word is here that I wrote down. Expert genetic manipulator and
Oh, yeah.
surgeon. This is who this guy is, Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
That I'm naming what his powers and stuff is.
He's actually, and again, I wasn't reading X-Men.
He's from London.
Yes, he's from Victorian era London.
Yes.
And somehow he pissed off Apocalypse, and Apocalypse like tore him apart genetically and put him back together and made him kind of like immortal.
Oh wow.
And his thing is genes and genetics, and he's obsessed with the X-Men,
Yeah.
particularly the Summers brothers. So he's always trying to attack them and clone them, and he became hugely important in the whole Age of Krakoa era.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's a jerk. He really messed things up for them.
he actually is the head leader then, I guess, of the Martyrs.
Yeah.
Is that what I got
Is
from
it the
that?
Marauders?
Marauders? Yeah. Is
Yeah.
that how you say it?
Yeah, I think it's Marauders. Yeah, that's the Marauders.
I say it looks
Yeah.
like murderers.
They really tore the X-Men apart.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They almost killed Kitty Pryde and Colossus.
Wow. So there you go. Look at that. A 9.6, and check out the back of this.
Yeah, check it.
Look at a little wedding
Some
action.
John
there.
Romita, beautiful John Romita
Look at
wedding
that.
art.
Wedding art there. Wow.
Wedding of the
Amazing
year.
Spider-Man
and you're
number
invited.
21 annual in the back right there. So
Look
there
at
you go.
Wolvie. Wolvie's getting fried by Havoc.
He sure is. The Uncanny X-Men.
Oh, look at that. Look at those head
I
boxes.
know.
Ooh.
That's so old. That old school stuff, you know? It's really neat. But I tell you what, 9.6 for a 1987.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations on that. That really is good.
Yeah, and you have the first Mr. Sinister appearance.
Yeah. That was a good one to get done.
It was.
Definitely a good one. Wow. So cool.
Moving right along.
Right along.
What we have here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Ooh.
from November of 2023. This is called a Collector's Cave reprint edition. And it is also a New York Comic Con 2023 exclusive.
Is that the notes we have over there?
That is the notes.
Look
we
at
have.
that. You
Okay.
right in front of you.
Oh, no, that's the wrong notes.
Wrong notes. Next one. Is that the same one?
Once upon a time, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles encountered Mr. Og,
Got too much egg on it.
a card-carrying trickster type from an alternate dimension. Now he's back, and it's no more Mr. Nice Guy as Og charges the Turtles with a crime that they're most definitely guilty of, and Raphael is the guiltiest of all. It's an extra-dimensional accusation of the meta-kind, with some bonus extraterrestrials to boot, in the form of Wingnut and Screwloose. All in this issue of Saturday Morning Adventures.
Wow.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going
There's
on.
a lot going on. And then here's the back cover that shows the New York Comic Con exclusive. That is a beautiful cover.
To your left.
Oh.
There you go. Get to the other view.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
That's good. 9.8 too. That's great.
Collector's Cave reprint edition.
Wow.
Collectors. So is that a retailer?
Mhm.
And they pay like a zillion dollars to have their name put on the cover, basically. Okay.
We did one.
We did.
Not $1 million.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good though.
And one for the 9.8.
Yes. Another one for the 9.8.
Down to our last four.
Here we go. I'll get this one right here. Ooh, another Turtles.
It's
Is that the same one?
Skirt,
The same
yeah.
one? It's a Halloween special.
it's this sweater. It's
Stop lifting up your skirt.
Saturday Morning Adventures Halloween special. Is this the same as?
I thought it was.
Or no? I don't know. Now I'm very confused. But I'll tell you what.
It's the same story.
You got a 9.8.
It's just a.
Same story.
Yeah, and it's Collector Cave. It's
Collector
Comic Con. It's just that they did a Halloween special
Halloween
cover. That's so
special on
cute.
there.
We had
That's super cool.
that one before, didn't we? Or
Yep,
one very
it's on the
similar.
wall here.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
sold.
There's the back. Yeah, Halloween special looks pretty nice. Look at that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power, and I'm
Okay.
assuming it's what's that?
Now dead. Oh, whoops.
Same owner of both of those. I'm assuming Turtle books.
Blues.
Oh,
Wow.
very nice.
Well, congratulations on you because you got both 9.8s. That's pretty incredible.
I was reading up on. Remember how I was surprised that Archie had the rights to them after they were originally introduced. So I looked into that, and what it was a kids line. Well, most of Archie's books are for kids. What they were doing is adapting the cartoons into comic book form. But then eventually they got tired of that and they started doing original Turtles stories. That ran for 74 issues. Just the Archie run alone ran for 74 issues, which
Wow.
I thought was pretty surprising.
That is pretty
Because usually like Kitty imprint, they don't they don't go that long.
Wow.
Okay. That was you.
That was me.
This is me.
That's all you.
What do we have? Oh, I love these.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man number 37 from next year.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Next year.
Time machine. This is the Disney 100 variant cover, and of course, this is a Secret Wars #1 homage.
Wow.
And it's shiny.
9.8. Congratulations.
That is super cool.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
I love the way they draw these.
I'll tell you what. All these Disney characters they have
The
for
claws.
for these when they do them, it is great. It is nice.
Look
It's
at the
cool.
Cyclops duck.
Look at that. Pluto. It's the Hawk.
That was the Hulk. Oh my God, that's awesome. Goofy as Spider-Man.
Yep.
Minnie Mouse is Iron Man. That is
So
awesome.
what does the what if say on there?
What if Mickey and friends went to Battle World, which is essentially what happened in Secret Wars.
Wow.
100 Years of Wonder. Very nice. And another
Very
great book to
nice.
send.
Yeah. A great cover.
That's
I mean,
hysterical.
that is.
Close?
What's that?
Is it close?
Oh, let's take a look. Let's hold them up. Here we go. Yes, well,
Oh,
you
9-4.
hold that one,
Oh, okay.
and I'll hold this one.
Well, check that out.
You got Cap, and you got let's look at them first. I guess that way we can help along our
We'll
live
look at
studio
it.
audience.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you got-
Wolverine, Cap,
You got this here. You got that
Cyclops. Yeah, it is.
there. You got the Cap. You got.
They-
Where's Wolverine? Oh, right there.
So they
okay.
picked like the 6 characters that are more or less
The
in the
main ones,
foreground,
yeah.
right? So we'll show that to our
So yeah,
audience.
the main
again.
characters are all on there.
That is clever.
That is super cool.
Very nice. Thank you
Wow.
for the audio visual.
That's a good one, Chris. Yeah, it's great. That is kind of cool.
Quite a few 9.8s. Wow.
I really caught up. I mean, we were a little low pile, and all of a sudden we're getting them all in.
Right?
That's great.
Okay.
Well, congratulations on that.
Yep.
There's somebody that puts a lot of those in, and
Yes.
they really get a lot of good grades on that.
They would look great displayed all together,
Oh,
like you do with yours
absolutely.
on the wall.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, am I up?
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna get the last one, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Look
Oh,
at this. Oh, that's nice. That's a beaut.
And I want to say we've had this one before too.
I think we have. This is Moon Knight, #1. Part 1 of the original, or the origin of Moon Knight. First appearance of Raoul Bushman. 9.4.
And we know that this is not his first appearance because his first appearance was Werewolf by Night,
Right.
another issue that we've had.
This is from 1980.
Right, right.
yeah.
This is the first issue, I guess, of his solo series by Doug Mink, however you say that guy's name, and Bill Sienkiewicz. Mink. This was wildly popular at the time. I was never really into it. I couldn't get into the whole yeah.
Moon Knight.
Dissociative identity disorder, schizophrenia, whatever we're supposed to call it now. Yeah, that kind of thing.
So yeah, first ongoing Moon Knight title series, origin of Moon Knight, first appearance of Bushman, a mercenary and arch nemesis of Moon Knight, first appearance of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon, who Mark Spector serves as its avatar.
He is the Fist of Khonshu.
Yeah, so there you go.
That was a great series. That was a great Disney Plus series. I enjoyed that.
It was very confusing at first.
It
but
was.
Then I got into it.
It was,
It's pretty
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
they can't get them to do anything in the comics. They can't get anything to stick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think it's because visually he's so boring.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Batman.
Yes. He's a bleached out Batman
Wow.
knockoff kind of thing.
So Moon Knight #1, 9.4. Congratulations on that. That's really good.
Yep.
Really, really great cover.
And you know, that almost looks like a Neil Adams. What does it say? Who's the cover? Oh, it is
Oh.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
Bill Sienkiewicz,
But
yeah.
man, does that look like Neil
cover
Adams.
and art. So everything in it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Who did the Batman? Remember we just had the Batman last time, the vintage one where I said
Neil Adams.
Is that Neil? That's why I was just gonna say, because it's the cape.
Yep.
Notice the cape of the Batman was nice and curved and everything.
Yes.
And this is basically the same way.
I think
Yeah, that's neat.
Bill Sienkiewicz copied.
You think
Not
so?
in a bad way. Not in a
Yeah.
bad way, but yeah. I think he studied his art and copied.
Oh.
Because Neil Adams was an advertiser before he went into comics.
Yeah.
And so it's so real looking. It's just so,
It is.
and those
It's so
characters
cool.
are so real.
Yeah, but that's the first thing I noticed was his cape.
Yep.
On here.
The furling.
The cape is exactly like the Batman one that
Yep.
we just saw the other night.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, congratulations on that again. Moon Knight #1, 9.4.
Very cool.
Wow. All right, we got one more, Brian.
That brings
One
us
more.
to, last but not least,
What do we got?
we have Superman #75 from 1993, The Death of Superman. Oh, and this is the one that has the gatefold back cover.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, 9.6.
That's-
Funeral for a Friend.
Death of Superman, Death of Doomsday. Every page of this issue is full or double splash page.
Yep, I remember that.
6 million issues sold on this, which is close to the other one that
Oh, X-Men
X-Men,
#1, the
yeah.
Jim Lee. Did this not originally come in a poly bag? Is this the
Did.
one that came with the black poly bag with the bleeding red logo? Do we have a guest here in our studio?
Oh,
Who,
wow.
Who's come to join us?
Oh!
It's
Look
the
at you.
Grinch.
The Grinch.
Hey!
You're not gonna steal something today, are you? You're gonna steal my Christmas tree?
Oh, he's stealing Superman.
Look at this.
Oh, naughty Grinch.
He's off. He's out.
We gotta watch that
Wow.
guy this
Look
time
at
of
that.
year.
Look at our very first appearance of the Grinch on the show.
Look at that.
That's
exciting.
crazy.
Yeah. We flew him in from the North Pole.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's a great book to have.
We
in
had the
your collection.
cops here, ran him down, we got it back.
Yeah, we got it back.
Yeah, so he's good.
It all happened off camera.
His heart grew. His heart grew.
That's right.
His heart
3
grew.
sizes bigger,
Yeah.
and he gave it back. Death of Superman Gatefold. Well, congratulations to the proud owner of that.
Huh.
And I think that wraps us up for this evening
That does. And for the year.
and for the year.
For the year.
So we'll see you again in the new year,
In
God
the new year,
willing.
we
and I
will.
hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a
Yes.
very Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays,
Happy everything.
Happy everything.
Absolutely.
Be good to each other.
Thank you.
Yep.